Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Intuitive Receipts. Getting ready to do your reading, Aries. I hope this video finds you well. I truly do. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this really fast. Disclaimer, you know the drill. I'm a stress but blessed mama. Five kiddos, some crazy cats. You might hear them in the background. Super sorry about that. I cuss, I sing, I say all the things that tarot brings, and I will not sugarcoat a thing. So you're probably going to get the message you're meant to get, not the message you want to hear. All right, let's do this, guys. What do we have for the collective coming into this reading for June, towards the end of June into July 2023, please? But when you do see this is when you're meant to see this. All right. Let's do this for the collective Aries. For the collective sign of Aries, what can we know seen here for our highest good, please? And thank you. Let's do this. Let's go. Coming into the reading, we have that Two of Pentacles. You're making a decision or need to make a decision, going back and forth. Did have that King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, the Two of Pentacles is we're juggling really important things, or at least a really important decision, or two very important people, or something that is necessary to make that decision. So you don't drop anything, right? So you don't have a bigger problem on your hand than just the decision that needs to be made. Because if something happens to either one of those, I guarantee you it's going to be way more stressful or a stickier situation. If you drop one of those, or say you're juggling a few different things or a few different people or whatever it is, it'll be way harder for you to clean up the mess if you drop one of those than if you actually just make the decision to put one down. But you got to make that decision instead of juggling until it all comes crashing down. All right, what's the crossing energy? What's this Two of Pentacles? What's crossing the Two of Pentacles, please? For the, yeah, we have that Knight of Pentacles. You either are wondering if you should accept, if this is someone coming towards you, wondering if you should accept one of their pentacles that they have. You could be, let's just say, with someone. You know, these are general. I know everyone loves their love readings. Take this how it resonates. But you know, if this is a love offer, you're wondering, do I take this individual? Are they as grounded as they are trying to come in and offer when it comes to this pentacle? Are they as secure in themselves and what it is that they have to offer me? Are they going to help me grow as an individual in any of the E's, emotionally, financially, mentally, physically, financially, any of those? I said that twice, sorry. Mentally was the other one I was going to say. If you don't improve or enhance or some way give me, better me than where I am at now, do I need you in my life? You know, and that might be what the question is. Is this person, place, thing, situation something I want to offer, something I want to move forward towards, or something I want to take and put on the back burner? Okay, let's see. What do we got heavily thinking about on our mind for the Aries collective? Heavily thinking about on our mind for the Aries collective. We have that Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you've done that. You've done the work. You've done the information searching. You know that if you stay in this situation or you take this pentacle, it may not be fruitful. It may not give you what it is that you're deserving of, or what it is that you know you should get. With that Two of Pentacles coming out there, you know, it's with the Three of Wands at the top of our minds, is we know we've done the work. We know that there's something better out there for us, and it's just a matter of actually making that decision. Actually just making that decision. All right, what's in the root, please? What's in the root here? We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah. You know, you have to make, you're forced to make this decision because of the past, because of what's happened. The Everything is Fine card also, oh my gosh, you see all these freaking cards flipping out? Crazily, the Fool wants to flop out because the Everything's Fine card, there's two Ten of Swords in this deck, the Modern Witch Tarot, that's called the Everything's Fine card, and then the Ten of Swords. For some reason I thought, and I kept reading Everything's Fine, and it obviously says Ten of Swords at the bottom. I see it now, clearly. I just need glasses. But it's the same image, and all I could think of is, you know, hanging on to, or still trying to decipher or figure out if a person, placing, situation from our past is what we want to continue to take into our future. You know, and I think that's why you're asking yourself that Knight of, with the Knight of Pentacles as your crossing energy, is, do I offer this? Do I take this pentacle and go into the future with this individual, with this person, with this job, at this house, with this friend? Or is this going to be more work and not enhance me or increase me in any way, shape, or form to better me as a person, make me better than I am today when I first met you? You know, and that's always the question. I feel like that's always the question. But because you have history with this individual, or with this situation, or you've been at this job for X amount of years and you're wondering, do I take the new job? Do I want to start all over? Do I want to be the new guy on the block again? You know, and it's just a matter of looking at the past. What are we getting away from? What is the decision, and why is the decision in front of you? It's because of this. The decision is, do I want to continue to take an 11th sword and then a 12th and then a 13th? Because that's usually how that happens, is it continues to go in this energy if you maintain this energy. Or do I leave it at the 10? I take the valuable lesson that I've learned and move forward, right? All right, let's see. What happened in the more recent past, please? What's the more recent past about, please, for my Aries collective? Yeah, we have that sun in the reverse. They didn't make you happy. They didn't make you happy. They didn't fulfill you. They didn't bring you up, like I said, in any of the ease, or at least enhance you in any way, shape, or form. It was more of a stressful situation. There wasn't a lot of happiness, and there wasn't a lot of joy. And I just heard the word joy, like just pure joy when it came to this situation. Not saying that every job has to be the most joyful situation, or every job has to be the most joyful job. But you at least want to have something to look forward to at a positive level at the job that you go into. And if you feel like your soul is being sucked out of you every fucking time you clock in, then maybe we need to look at, while we're there, why am I there? Well, this job does afford a lifestyle that I would have never have, and I have grown accustomed to if I didn't have it. So therefore is one reason, or two, or three, or four, that I stay in this job that I absolutely hate, that I stay with the person or in a relationship that I cannot stand, even though I'm not happy. What maybe once was happy, when we were happy, when things were great, they were good. They were good. But when you have that 10 of Swords in the root here, it's kind of like why it's all going down. It's because, you know, you could have gotten information. You could have seen something online. And I say that, yes, even though she's looking online. But the 3 of Swords and the Swords is all about information, gaining information, and what you decide to do with the information. All right, let's see. What's in the near future, please, for the Aries collective? What's the near future advice, please? The Tower. What's the advice? What's the actual advice? That's going to be your near future. What's your overall advice? Overall advice, please. Yeah, that 2 of Wands. Make that decision. Make that decision. You got the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you know, that two of Pentacles, that going back and forth, it's hard. It's hard to pick one and not the other. It's hard to make a decision and see where, you know, it lands and if you've made the right one. It's scary, but not making a decision is also scarier, because then life and time and ultimately other people will make that decision. If you're not the driver and taking charge of your life, I guarantee you other people will, other things will, you know, and you'll always be you know, a slave or subject to everybody else's thoughts and feelings about what you should do if you decide to just stick the fucking life car in neutral and not do shit about it, you know, or just see what happens. Just see what happens. Bottom of the deck, we do have that Sun card. All right, let's go. What is this 2 of Pentacles, please? What's this 2 of Pentacles about for my Aries collective? What's this decision? What is this 2 of Pentacles? That Hermit card, Virgo, 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with the Virgo, or you maybe need to make the decision to leave or walk away, or take your energy elsewhere, or stop investing time in something or someone. You know, with the near future card being the Tower, it's kind of like, you know, that if you pull the trigger, you know, Miss Alicia, if I make this decision to not offer my pentacle, to not give it to somebody, to not walk forward, and now you have a lot of heavy Virgo earth energy here. Like I said, could be dealing with the Virgo. This could be your energy. It's like you either need to make the decision to walk away and distance yourself, and maybe, you know, just be alone for a little while so you can contemplate what it is that's going on here. Or it's somebody that you has walked away from you, and you don't know if you should try to communicate and offer something, if it's going to be good, bad, or ugly, if you do. But I read this as your reading, and I feel like this is you deciding or wanting to make the decision, because of the 2 of Pentacles to the Hermit, to distance yourself from somebody so you can get a better bird's eye view, a better, clear understanding of what's going on from distancing yourself from everybody, okay? What is this Knight of Pentacles about, please, for the Aries collective? What's the Nine of Pentacles about, please, for my Aries collective? The Temperance in the reverse, yeah. You know that this doesn't have the potential to equally be yoked. This person placing situation. That's why you know the value of this one pentacle. The Knight of Pentacles moves very slow, very calculated, doesn't take any unnecessary risks in life, and decides that if I find someone that's evenly yoked, if I find a person placing situation that I know sees this value in my one pentacle that I have, then I can offer it to them. Then I can give them more than just surface level stuff. I could really give them potential roots, groundedness. In the reverse, this is an energy that you don't want to give that to, or you've realized that this wasn't equally yoked. This isn't maybe not the right time for us. This could be a whole thing where there's just it's just the right person, the wrong time, almost energy, but this individual or this situation doesn't have anything to offer you at this moment in time that's going to give you what it is that you're looking for future and long-term investments, right? If it's a job, you've realized that it's time for you to leave this job. You thought you were going to retire there, you thought you were going to become the GM, you thought you were going to become the CEO, but you've just realized that this isn't either the right place, the right time, or right situation. As I looked at the clock, it said 11:11. All right. Heavily thinking about that Three of Wands. You've done the research. You've already looked on Indeed 100 different times about that new job to see if it's still available, that one particular one you think could get to you, but we aren't making that decision. We're not doing the things that we need to actually do it. Like, upload the resume, okay? And of course, if you upload the resume, you're putting yourself out there, subjected to maybe your current employer finding you. Totally understand that, but at least get on the energy level that the universe knows that you're interested, or you are looking, or you would like to find a new job, or any of those things. Get yourself on that frequency by updating your resume. You maybe don't want to upload it, but just update it. Just update it. You've done the research. You know what you know. If you quit your job, you might have to downgrade, and you may have to eat ramen for 6 months to just get back on your feet a little bit better. But at least the job that you're leaving and going towards the new one isn't going to suck the soul out of your life like you're currently at. But the Three of Wands again is that you've done the work, you've done the homework, and now it's time to take action. So what's this Three of Wands about, please? What's this Three of Wands about? The Two of Wands. Just make the damn decision. Make the decision. Right? Because you might have to leave people behind. You will definitely have to be leaving your comfort zone and anything that's comfortable right now and what you have. And that's one of the hardest things that we have in life is to leave the comfortability, to leave what we know to be safe and sound. The Two of Wands coming out in reverse is saying that, even though I have, this one wand is attached here, and I got another one in my hand, which if you look at traditional tarot, she's not there, it's the wand. I know that there's going to be other people I'm going to disappoint. There's some people that are going to be happy for you. There's some people that are going to be very upset with you, and that's how it usually goes. But in what we're heavily thinking about is just trying to make that decision. Do I go? Do I stay? Do I really have everything that it takes? I feel like you think you don't, but you abso-fucking-lutely do. You absolutely do, because the fact that you're just sitting here thinking about it shows that you already do, that you're strong enough to make that decision, that you just need to get the courage behind it, and take the actual action. Because that in the reverse tells me that we are able to do this, and you do have it in you. You just think you're inadequate, but absolutely you're not. All right, what's this Ten of Swords about in the root? What's the Ten of Swords about, please? Two wanted to come out. This Moon card and the Three of Cups. Ouch. And the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Ouch, ouch. You could have seen something. You could have gotten some information. We did see the Three of Swords earlier, that there could be some kind of interference. If this is resonating in love, you, me, and this person are all in this great fun group chat, and it's a great time. But eventually, if there's two people that are in love, if there's two people that are trying to have a connection, I will become the third wheel. You'll become the third wheel. The other person that's not part of the connection will always be the third wheel. In the position of why this is kind of all going down, someone was lying. Someone was lying to you, Someone was lying about what it is that they were doing, who they were hanging out with, the time that they were spending with people, whoever it is, they were lying about it. And either you saw it, you realized it, you figured it out, you got the information, somebody told you, you online, you accidentally posted, you didn't change your location, what the fuck ever. You were tagged, whatever it is. The moon card paired with the 3 of cups coming out is why it's all going down. There was an interference in the connection. There was an interference, and it caused a ripple. It caused that ripple effect that you knew you couldn't go back to. Like once you saw, once you heard, once you got the information, right? And I know a lot of readers read the, 3 of cups, especially when it comes out like this in a relationship, is, an interference, a third party interference. Doesn't have to be love. It could be an overbearing mother-in-law. It could be, a silly Sally from the second floor that's always asking for scissors and a cup of sugar and always just bothering you and trying to spend time and hang out. And one of you thinks it's absolutely fine, harmless, and completely normal, and the other thinks it's fucking butt-ass crazy and we should, get a restraining order. At the end of the day, someone lied to you about this individual or some kind of interference that's happening, but you've realized that and you are either making that decision, do I go, do I stay? It's not easy, especially if you live with this individual, and I say that because we do have the Tower, home, a relationship. If you've built something here, if you've been at a job for such a long time, it's not the easiest thing to pick up and go. All right, what happened in the more recent past with this Sun card, please? More recent past with the Sun card here, the 7 of Wands. You had to defend yourself. You don't like having to defend yourself. Nobody likes having to defend yourself in the things that truly make you happy. I love wearing purple pants. I love wearing purple pants. It makes my ass look good. I feel skinny. I get more compliments with purple pants than I do with regular pants or blue pants or pink pants or yellow pants. I love purple pants. Why do I have to defend myself? Who am I hurting? Nobody. Who's being personally affected by my purple pants? Abso-fucking-lutely nobody. So the fact that I have to continuously defend who I am at my core, my purple pants, and what it is that I want to do for a living, the people I want to hang out with, whatever it is, that it's too much. Right? So if there's something, if you have to defend your happiness because of this person's actions, I'm unhappy because of the lies, I'm unhappy because of this individual that you didn't tell me about, and I'm over it, you're tired of having to defend yourself. You're tired of having to be like, well, I saw on the internet, I saw on someone's stories or on the chat or on the blah, 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 blah. I saw what was happening, and you're done. You're like, I don't want to have to keep having this argument, this continuously going around and round and round to figure out what the fuck you're doing and what you're not doing and who you're with and who you're not with, because clearly you're not very honest about it. All right, let's see. What is this Tower about in the near future, please? Tower about in the near future. It says Tower for the Aries collective. We have our world. Yeah. I feel like that this is something that has to, it's the inevitable. We have to let the Tower fall. You have to let the Tower fall, because what's going to be left is you, me, and the truth. Okay, you, me, you and the person in the truth, you and your boss in the truth, you and whoever in the truth is what's all going to be left when it all comes crashing down. And you'll have to learn the valuable lesson. There'll be no choice. There'll be no choice but to see the reality of the situation, to see exactly what it is that this person, place, thing, situation has done and what they have going on. So let's see. You have overall advice is that 2 of Wands. It's time to actually make that decision. You have the 2 of Wands here twice now. What's this 2 of Wands for your overall advice, please? That Chariot, yeah. Yeah, you got this. You can do this, you guys. You can do this. This is being strong in your mind and in your soul, down to the soul in your mind. So that's what you're making your decisions with a very strong, steady, good head on your shoulders. You don't want to have emotions. You don't want to have a bunch of passionate memories and things that we're sitting there thinking about, feeling about. You want to make these decisions, whatever this decision is, with the strongest of mind that you have. Meaning you don't let anybody interfere. You don't let any of the surface level things affect your decision. You stay strong and true to what it is that you know that you want out of this, or what you want from a person, place, thing, situation. All right, let's get some Moonology cards for Aries. And actually, yeah. I have my different deck pulled, but let's do this. Moonology cards. What do we got for the Aries, please? Aries. What do we got for Aries? Yep, the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Let's see here. Full moon in Gemini. We just had that new moon as well. Your answers you need are coming. One more, please. One more, please. Your commitment is being tested. Bottom of the deck. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, one more. We are going to do here, and then let's do this. Let's go. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Wow. Okay. Remember, guys, and I don't use term soulmate and all that stuff very often. I really don't. But I know why we do, and we are all somehow, some way connected, and soulmates are here to definitely teach us a lot of lessons, to teach us different things. So, you know, you could have already met this person, your soulmate might be a completely different person, or somebody that is currently in your energy. I feel like there's a lot going on here. Oh, okay. I want to get, what do I want to, yeah, let's do this. Okay, sorry. I was trying to keep this a lot smaller, but it's happening. All right, I want to see what this soulmate's about. What's this soulmate? What is this soulmate? Girl with the snake, yeah. Empath, narcissist, oh God, being charmed or used. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. What is this? Pay attention to the red flags. Cupid. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Too many. One more, please. What's this retreat? What's this retreat about? Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. Okay, that's, yep. And then her, yeah, healing hearts. Okay, yes. I feel like we've maybe finished out the lesson with this particular soulmate. And that's why when this came out, I wanted to just double check. We all have soulmates, and they're all here to teach us very, very valuable lessons. And I feel like this is the lesson that's been taught. It's been taught. There's not much else you can learn from this individual. Yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, it's somebody that you've had to learn from, but I don't think it's somebody that you're continuing to, or maybe going to last the whole test of time with. All right, Aries, that's your reading. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys stay well. And until next time, stay blessed, guys. Bye.